Some haircuts speak for us before we even open our mouths. After 60, that quiet introduction can feel even more important. You catch your reflection and wonder if your style still tells the story you want. Maybe it once felt perfect, but now it seems to belong to someone else. A haircut can be like a trusted friend, but sometimes even friends grow apart. That is when the question comes, should I make a bold change or return to something classic? Should it be the spirited ease of a pixie or the timeless grace of a bob? Picture two women side by side. One wears a feathered pixie that frames her eyes with a sparkle you cannot miss. The other wears a sleek bob that falls just at her chin, moving softly when she turns her head. Both look beautiful, but in different ways. That is the choice we will explore together today. Welcome to Golden Elder Days, where beauty grows deeper with time and wisdom walks hand in hand with style. This is our place for real conversations about fashion, beauty, and living well at every age. In the next few minutes, I will guide you through how to decide between a pixie and a bob. We will look at face shape, hair texture, lifestyle, and even personality. You will leave with the clarity to choose what feels right for you. And stay with me until the end, because I have created a hair confidence decision guide that will help you match your ideal cut to your unique beauty. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Share your own hair story, or simply type the number 1 to say hello. While you are here, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss new inspiration. We have so much more beauty to discover together. Hair after 60 tells a different story than it did in our younger years. The texture often shifts, becoming softer in some places and more wiry in others. The fullness we once took for granted can thin, and the color takes on a new life, with silver and white strands weaving in like threads of light. These changes are natural, but they can alter how we feel about the person looking back at us in the mirror. The right haircut can do more than frame the face. It can lift the eyes, soften lines, and bring a sense of lightness to the whole expression. It can make the morning routine feel easier and help us step into the day with quiet confidence. There is a special kind of joy in looking in the mirror and seeing a style that feels like it belongs to you now, not to a version of yourself from decades ago. Hair also holds memories. We remember the way it looked on our wedding day, how we wore it when our children were small, or the style we had when we first stepped into a new career. Each cut and color choice is tied to a chapter in our lives, which is why changing it can feel both exciting and a little bittersweet. Choosing a style after 60 is not only about what is practical, it is about honoring where you have been while embracing who you are today. And with that in mind, it is time to look at two cuts that have stood the test of time, each offering a different kind of beauty. Let us begin with the pixie. The pixie cut has a way of announcing itself without ever raising its voice. Short, confident, and full of character, it frames the face like a perfectly tailored garment. The classic version is cropped close at the back and sides, with just enough length on top to add shape and movement. From there, the variations are endless. A textured pixie can create softness and volume. A layered pixie can add depth for finer hair, and an asymmetrical pixie brings an unexpected edge. For those who enjoy a touch of drama, a long fringe swept to the side can draw the eye and flatter almost any face shape. Part of the pixie's magic is the way it changes how we feel. There is a sense of lightness when the hair no longer falls around the neck and shoulders. It frees the face, letting the eyes and smile take center stage. Many women describe feeling younger, not because the cut erases time, but because it carries an energy that is fresh and modern. There is also a kind of liberation in not hiding behind the hair. The pixie asks you to show up exactly as you are. For lifestyle, the pixie is generous in some ways and demanding in others. It is wonderfully quick to style each morning. A little shaping product, a gentle tousle, and you are ready to go. Yet, to keep its crisp lines and flattering shape, it needs trims every 4 to 6 weeks. For women who enjoy regular salon visits, or who see them as a small act of self-care, this can feel like a welcome rhythm. I remember meeting a woman named Elaine, who at 65 decided she had worn her last shoulder-length style. After years of playing it safe, she walked into her salon with a picture of a short, choppy Pixie. When she saw her reflection afterward, her hands flew to her face, not to hide it, but to touch the person she felt she had rediscovered. She later told me it was not just a haircut, it was a turning point. Of course, the Pixie is only one path toward a renewed look. Another style offers a different kind of elegance, with its own promise of transformation. Let us explore the timeless bob. The bob is one of those rare styles that seems to live outside the boundaries of time. Whether worn blunt and precise, softly layered, or swept into an angled shape that frames the jaw, it has a way of feeling both classic and current. The blunt bob creates a clean, structured line that can sharpen a look without feeling severe. The angled bob adds a subtle forward sweep that elongates the neck and draws the eye upward. Layers can add movement for finer hair or help manage thickness. And the lob, or long bob, offers the grace of length, while still keeping the refreshing edge of a shorter cut. Part of the bob's enduring appeal is the elegance it carries so effortlessly. It is versatile enough to feel at home in a casual brunch setting or in a formal evening event. Depending on the styling, it can be sleek and polished, or loose and softly curled. The shape naturally frames the face, adding a gentle softness that can flatter many features. For some women, it is the perfect balance between sophistication and approachability. From a lifestyle perspective, the bob offers flexibility. It requires less frequent trims than a Pixie, often holding its shape for 6 to 8 weeks. Styling can be as simple as a quick blow-dry for a smooth finish, or a few passes with a curling wand for a romantic wave. It also plays well with hair accessories, from elegant clips to simple headbands, allowing for small changes that keep the look fresh. I once spoke with Margaret, a woman in her early 70s who had worn her hair long for decades. It had become part of how people recognized her, yet she admitted it no longer felt like her. One day, she brought an old photo to her stylist, a picture of herself in her 30s wearing a chin-length bob. The stylist recreated it with a modern layered touch. When Margaret saw herself, she smiled in a way she had not in years. She said the cut reminded her of a time when she felt most at ease in her own skin, but with the confidence and grace she had now. The bob is not the only style with this power to renew. To choose well, it helps to understand how each cut works with your unique features. Let us look at how face shape can guide the decision. When it comes to choosing between a Pixie and a bob, your face shape can be a quiet but powerful guide. It does not dictate your choice, but it can help you see which details will flatter you most. Think of it as tailoring a beautiful dress. The fabric may be the same, but the cut makes all the difference. If your face is oval, you are in luck. This balanced shape works gracefully with both a Pixie and a bob. The key is in adjusting the volume and angles. A Pixie can be worn close and sleek or full and textured, while a bob can be sharp and precise or softly layered. For a round face, the goal is gentle elongation. A Pixie with a little extra height at the crown draws the eye upward, creating the illusion of length. An angled bob, slightly longer in the front than the back, can frame the face while giving a more vertical line. If your face is square, the beauty lies in softening the edges. A Pixie with wispy layers or a sweeping fringe can ease the jawline, while a layered bob can add movement that distracts from sharp lines. Avoid cuts that end exactly at the jaw, as they can make the angles appear stronger than intended. A heart-shaped face benefits from balance. A side-swept pixie can soften the width of the forehead, while a chin-length bob adds fullness where the face narrows. Soft, curved ends work especially well here, creating harmony from top to bottom. For a long face, the focus is on adding width. A bob with gentle waves or a fuller body around the sides can bring proportion, while a layered pixie with side volume keeps the look open and balanced. Steer clear of styles that add too much height without width, as they can lengthen the face even more. Once you know how your face shape interacts with each style, it becomes easier to picture yourself wearing it. But hair is more than shape alone. Its texture and volume play just as important a role in how a style will truly look and feel. Let us explore that next. Hair texture and volume can transform the way a cut looks, often more than length alone. A style that flatters one head of hair may not behave the same on another. Understanding how your natural texture works with a pixie or bob can help you choose a cut that is not only beautiful but easy to live with. If your hair is fine, the goal is to create lift and the illusion of fullness. A layered pixie can add gentle height at the crown, giving the shape more dimension without looking overstyled. A blunt bob, cut at one length, can make the ends appear thicker and more substantial. Both styles benefit from light products that add volume without weighing the hair down. For thick hair, the challenge is often removing bulk while keeping movement. An undercut pixie, where the hair underneath is kept shorter, can slim the shape and make styling easier. A layered bob can break up heaviness, allowing the hair to fall in a softer, more flattering way. These cuts can feel liberating, especially for women who have spent years wrestling with too much volume. If your hair is naturally curly or wavy, both cuts can celebrate that texture. A tousled bob can frame the face with soft bends, while a curly pixie can create playful definition. The trick is to work with your curl pattern, not against it. Over-straightening can fight the hair's natural beauty, while the right layers can help curls spring to life. Texture is not about what you wish you had, but about making the most of what is yours. The right cut will enhance your hair's strengths and work around its challenges, leaving you with a style that feels authentic and effortless. Once you understand how your texture and volume shape the possibilities, it is time to think about how your haircut will fit into the rhythm of your days. Lifestyle and personality have as much to say about your choice as mirrors and measurements do. Let us look at that next. A haircut is more than a style choice. It is a reflection of how you live and how you see yourself. The right cut should feel like it belongs to you, not just in the mirror, but in the flow of your everyday life. The pixie often appeals to women with active lifestyles, those who want a style that keeps up without fuss. It suits a bold personality, someone who enjoys making a statement the moment she walks into a room. A pixie can carry a hint of playfulness or an edge of sophistication, depending on how it is styled. It is quick to manage each morning, which makes it a favorite for women who value ease, yet it still delivers impact. The bob tends to draw women who appreciate variety. It offers a canvas that can change with mood and occasion. Straight and polished one day, softly curled the next, the bob can lean classic or modern without losing its elegance. It suits those who take pleasure in the ritual of styling and who enjoy the small creative choices that come with it. Matching your hairstyle to your personality is about more than looks. It affects how comfortable you feel in your own skin. If you prefer to move through your days without thinking much about your hair, the simplicity of a pixie may feel freeing. If you see your hair as part of your daily expression, the versatility of a bob might inspire you. Confidence grows when style and self align. Whether that means the lively ease of a pixie or the timeless grace of a bob depends on how you want to meet the world each day. And while shape and lifestyle matter, there is another element that can completely transform how each cut looks on you. Let us explore the role of color next. Color has the power to change the entire mood of a haircut. It can highlight the structure of the style, soften its edges, or draw attention exactly where you want it. The same cut can feel completely different depending on the color that frames it, which is why thinking about color and shape together can make such a difference. A pixie, with its shorter length and open frame, is perfect for showing off bold color choices. Silver and white hair can look striking in a pixie, the light catching every angle and layer. For those who enjoy a touch of fun, a pixie also makes it easy to experiment with playful shades, from soft pastels to richer tones. The short length means color changes feel less like a long commitment, giving you freedom to explore without hesitation. Even a natural salt and pepper blend can look intentional and modern when paired with the clean lines of a pixie. The bob, on the other hand, offers more space for subtle variations. Highlights can be placed to follow the movement of the hair, catching light as it swings. Balayage works beautifully here, creating a soft gradient that feels effortless and natural. Lowlights can add depth, making fine hair appear thicker and giving darker hair dimension. Because a bob has more length, color techniques can be layered in a way that adds visual interest without overpowering the shape. Choosing the right combination of color and cut is about balance. A bold cut can be softened with natural tones, while a simple shape can be elevated with a fresh color story. And while trends can be tempting, the best choice is always the one that enhances your own complexion and reflects your personality. Even the most beautiful haircut can fall short if the details are not right. Knowing the common mistakes to avoid can save you from disappointment and help you work with your stylist to create a style that truly suits you. With a pixie, one of the biggest missteps is letting the top go too flat. Without a little lift or texture, the cut can lose its shape and make the face look unbalanced. Adding height at the crown or soft layers on top keeps the style lively and flattering. Another common issue is ignoring the fringe. A fringe that is too blunt or cut at the wrong angle can harden the features, while a side sweep or gentle curve can soften and brighten the face. For a bob, length is everything. A cut that ends at the wrong point on the neck or shoulders can draw the eye to places you would rather not highlight. If it is too long, it can weigh down the face. If it is too short, it can feel severe. The ends also matter. Overly heavy or blunt ends can make the style look boxy, while a touch of layering or soft texturing can add movement and ease. Both cuts share one important truth. They look their best in the hands of a stylist who understands mature hair. Hair changes over time, and the techniques that worked at 30 may not be the same ones that work now. A skilled stylist will consider texture, density, and how the hair naturally falls, shaping the cut to complement your features and lifestyle. A thoughtful approach and open communication can turn a good haircut into one you truly love. Once you know what to avoid, you can focus on making the right choice with clarity. That is where a simple but powerful decision tool can help, and we will explore that next. Choosing a haircut after 60 can feel like a big decision, but it becomes easier when you break it down into a few clear points. Think of it as a personal hair confidence decision guide, a way to match your style with the woman you are today. Start with your face shape. Certain details can flatter your features more than others. An oval face offers the most flexibility, while a round face may shine with a little height or angled length. A square jaw often softens with gentle layers, and a heart shape benefits from balance around the chin. If your face is long, adding width can create harmony. Next, consider your hair texture. Fine hair often looks fuller with blunt ends or light layering, while thick hair benefits from techniques that remove weight. Curly or wavy hair has its own beauty and may only need a cut that works with the natural pattern rather than against it. Then think about lifestyle and maintenance. How much time do you want to spend styling each day? A pixie is quick to style but needs more frequent trims. A bob offers more styling variety but can take a little longer in the morning. Matching your cut to your daily rhythm is key to feeling at ease. Your personality and style vision matter too. If you love making a bold statement, a pixie can be an instant signature. If you enjoy elegance and flexibility, a bob might be your canvas. The right style is the one that feels natural, not forced. Before making the final choice, it can help to try on wigs or use a virtual hair app. Seeing yourself in a new style, even briefly, can confirm your instincts or lead you towards something unexpected. With your guide in hand, the decision becomes less about guessing and more about knowing. Now it is time to bring everything together and close with encouragement for your own style journey. When it comes to choosing between a pixie and a bob, there is no single right answer. The best cut is the one that makes you feel most alive, the one that greets you in the mirror each morning and feels like a true reflection of your spirit. For some, that will be the freedom and boldness of a pixie. For others, it will be the timeless grace and versatility of a bob. What matters most is that it feels like yours. You now have a clear guide to help you make that choice with confidence. We have explored how face, shape, hair texture, lifestyle, personality, and even color can guide you toward a style that lifts both your features and your spirit. You have also learned what pitfalls to avoid and how to visualize your choice before making it. My hope is that you feel prepared to step into your next haircut with excitement, not hesitation. If this conversation has inspired you, I would love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments, whether it is your own hair story, the style you are leaning toward, or simply a greeting to let me know you are here. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next time together. Thank you for being part of the Golden Elder Days community, where beauty deepens with time and style becomes more personal than ever. I am so glad we get to share these moments, learning and growing together. Join me in the next video, where we will explore how to embrace both color and cut in ways that feel timeless, effortless, and entirely your own. Until then, carry your beauty with quiet confidence, and let it speak softly but surely to the world around you. Hello there. If you enjoy gentle conversations, thoughtful reflections, and inspiring ideas about beauty, elegance, and growing into yourself after 50, then our community posts are just for you. This is where we share quiet thoughts, helpful tips, and simple reminders that you are not alone on this journey. Feel free to join the discussion, leave a comment, or simply read along and take what speaks to your heart. We're always happy to have you here.